This dry grass supplied the fuel for a fire that ripped up the hillside towards the Gellatly Heritage Park in West Kelowna Wednesday afternoon. The fire reached over a hectare in size before it was knocked down. Fast work from the West Kelowna Fire Department saved the 2 heritage buildings on the site. As you can see, the fire came within inches of torching the buildings.
They focused on those heritage buildings right away to maintain that the flames stayed away from those, and then now we're just kind of mopping it up.
The wind helped to whip the fire up the slope. It was caused by workmen.
Today we had some workers working below at the treatment plant putting some fencing in and using saw down there, and some sparks got into the long grass.
Residents above the Heritage Park were concerned. They had gone through this before.
We had a fire on that same area in 2009 and we all got evacuated.
Before firemen arrived, groundskeepers were using buckets to protect the property. Larry Osland was the person who called 911 to report the fire.
No, we were outside pruning a tree and my wife said, "Look at that barrel of smoke down there." And I'm going, wow. So I got in the car and I drove down, and the fire was just in behind those heritage homes down there, or heritage buildings, I guess, if you want to call it. So nobody seemed to have a cell phone, so I phoned 911, and by the time I drove back up the hill, there was already fire engines coming down, so the response was awesome.
Today's fire is a stark reminder that even though it's June and we've had a lot of rain, fire season is here. And it only takes a spark to ignite potential disaster. For Capt News, I'm Trevor Rockliffe.